Good evening, all. Welcome to our Friday night stream. Iman has just made a statement that he's going to keep us on topic. Ha ha ha! I'd like to see you
Attempt
try
to.
it. Yes. I'm joined by the curse of the Birmingham accent in the form of Joker, and the curse of the devil's lettuce in the form of young Iman.
Yes, hello.
I'm, of course, my mother's curse. I cursed her when I arrived in this world. Hello, Black Magic. Hello, Robert Phillips. Hello, Brian. Hello, Halakar. There's Andy. And yeah.
How do you wake up the Nightbot?
I don't know how to wake up Nightbot on this computer. I've got it on all my Nightbot stuff is on my other computer. I'll probably need to boot that up and log in that way. And here's the curse of Pennsylvania.
Danny boy.
Hello, Dan.
Sorry I'm late.
You're not late.
That's all right.
I'd help somebody move.
That's okay.
That's very kind of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a bank holiday
Beginning
around
of May.
around the 1st of May. It's just that we've had Easter and a May Day bank holiday in consecutive weeks this year. It feels very close together. But,
I was thinking that earlier today.
Yeah. So it's May Day. It's called.
No, we need more days off. More days off, please.
We do all right for bank holidays in this country. We're middle of the pack, aren't we?
Well, we get 8, don't we?
Something like that, yeah.
And then shouldn't we technically get another one for the King's coronation?
No, it's not important enough. Camilla's death, yes, but yeah.
Yeah, we did get other ones created from time to time. But, as I work in a shop, our shop's closed 3 days a year. Typically 25th and 26th of December and the 1st of January.
I was going to say Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and New Year's Day.
Yeah, that's it. That's it usually. So, hey. All right. We finished Reign of Terror on Tuesday, didn't we, chaps?
Aye, we did.
Aye, we did.
Was it a suitably bloody finale?
Yes.
Yes.
Even though the ending was obviously linear, but I felt it more pleasing than the linear part on the previous one.
Yes. Yeah, it was a lot more dramatic. And there were multiple ways you could attempt to do things in this one, more so. I mean, you came up with the idea of trying to steal yourself some explosives. That's not mentioned in the book. Basically blag that. It does say that some of the characters may have access to a few army supplies, but going out and trying to steal explosives from cannon emplacements in Paris isn't covered by the book. So we had to make that up. But you had that option. But yeah, you did muck around and you failed a lot of rolls.
The dice just don't like us lately.
The dice absolutely hated you.
Yes, we've come up with a good idea. Oh dear, the dice won't let us do it. Well, I guess we're not doing it.
So I mean,
that happened for every plan we made.
Yes.
So in total, we had.
Except for the one time where we probably should have failed.
And in total, across those two scenarios, you had 7 character deaths. Joker died at the end of the first scenario. Then we had Andy's character dying while attempting to steal gunpowder. Then we had 2 characters being driven madly insane by hearing the music from beyond and being exposed to Azathoth, basically. Yeah, 77 sanity points lost. Ouch.
My dear father died.
You'd think me and Azathoth would be best friends at this point.
Then Mike's character effectively got sacrificed for the good of Paris, and the other four of you killed the high-ranking Parisian bloke who was behind the cult. But of course, the committee in charge of French Revolution would have you executed straight away, because they wouldn't believe any of that nonsense. So the other four of you were guillotined as punishment for murder. So there you go.
But we died with happy hearts.
Yes.
Ah, we died knowing we protected France.
Absolument. So, yep. So we return to the main campaign. We return to the main campaign next Tuesday, which I've got to do some reading for, because I haven't properly studied these last few chapters yet. I've only sort of skimmed them. But this should bring our campaign to a close. I expect it'll take probably till around midsummer, but we'll see how it goes. Depends how much you fanny about.
Oh, it's a pretty lengthy last bit then.
Possibly.
Nice.
The ceiling flexes open like a pair of lips open to the starlit sky.
With this music of Can't Get No Satisfaction.
Yes. Yeah, hopefully we'll finish just in time for me to go on holiday to Italy, because I will be going on holiday to Italy in July. Then I'll have a week or two off, and then we'll see about doing something else in that slot.
Yeah.
Which might involve more Call of Cthulhu. We shall find out. Right. And of course, there might be other people wanting to run games in that slot.
Yeah.
That's a bad cough you got there, dear boy.
Sorry.
Right.
Oh dear.
So I have our current location in this book. We've got 8 people in chat listening to us talk shite, which is good. Hello, Jeb. Is there anyone in there I haven't said hello to yet?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think I've covered
Black
everybody.
I don't know who
Black
that is.
Magic? Oh, he's gone on before.
Has he? Oh, sorry, I missed you, mate.
But he was on half an hour ago, so I don't know if he's still on now.
No, Joker, we're not picking the purple dice. I saw what happened last week.
Don't blame the purple dice. Blame the one that pressed the button.
No, we're blaming the purple dice, and you chose them, so you must be the scapegoat. So there.
Yeah, but you turned around the half afterwards, and how much did that help?
Shut up.
Well, I can't disagree there either. Use the green dice in honor of the devil's lettuce.
Okay, so we're at 226. Oh yes, we Don Juan and Gordo. Yes. 226.
Gordo?
He's his manservant.
Oh, right. I thought there was a nickname for Gordon Ramsay.
Could be. He isn't Scottish. He hasn't sworn, so I don't think it is him
Yet.
Well, he might swear. I'm actually. What I'm going to do? I'm just going to take this wheel off, because I've got the old wheel on, and I completely forgot I can unscrew it really quickly. It's been set in my way.
Is it not as fiddly as the other one that you got?
Oh, the other one takes about 15 minutes to put on.
What?
Yeah, it's the base. I have to get under there and fit a number of screws. And with my eyesight and poor lighting up here, it takes me a little while. So what I do is I actually take the base plate off and then fit it, and then screw the base plate back on. That makes it easier for me, but it's quite long-winded. Right. Dusk falls, and still you have not sighted the temple. Here on the fringes of the Desert of Skulls, the nights are as freezing as the days are scorching. Do we have a Yoka egg?
I think we do.
Yeah.
Right. We have a choice here to use a Yoka egg, try to build a fire, or try and do nothing about the cold. So there's your choices. Use a Yoka egg, try and build a fire, or do nothing about the cold.
If we
Build
have
a
the
fire.
egg, I say egg.
Fire, because then we can cook the egg.
Well, isn't what was the creature called, John?
Yoka egg.
Isn't that like a giant bird?
Yes. But it's a fiery thing.
Okay. Hey, Manfred. He goes, "Do we have an oinker egg?"
The eggs explode when we throw them.
Hot potato.
So let's Joker, what do you want to do?
Cook the egg.
Okay, make a fire. There isn't an option to cook the egg. There's just an option to make a fire to try and keep yourself warm. Hello, Daryl. So, chat, it's over to you. Do you want to use the Yoka egg to try and keep warm, try and build a fire, or just brave the cold?
Oh.
Andy says build a fire. Does anyone else in chat say anything?
Does anyone remember where we acquired this from?
What, the Yoka egg? Bought it in
Yes.
the market.
Ah, okay. I'm sticking with egg.
Fires attract mummies.
Do they?
If anything, the opposite. Fires would attract my mother if I was starting one in the garden.
Fires attract me if there's a particular smell that goes along with it. Just living up to my namesake here that John assigned me.
Yeah. Yes, I chose their names. They didn't choose them.
Begrudgingly.
Hello, PBR Street Gang. Yes. Yes. Right. So we're currently on 2 for using the egg, 4 for going down the fire route. Halakar says, "What? Play it safe and go for fire." Okay, we're on 5 for fire. So fire is going to win. If we do die quite quickly in this book, the rest of the stream we're going to spend making Shadow Dark characters, seeing as you guys have all signed up for a Shadow Dark game.
Woohoo!
I like shadows. I like dark.
It's dark and it's shadowy.
Dark
But,
was a good game.
A game just called Dark.
Yeah. It was an old 360 game.
Never heard of it. Not Project Dark.
No, it was actually called Dark. It was a vampire one.
Oh, okay. Never heard of it. Okay.
Project Dark was good as well.
Having constructed your fire, you settle down to sleep. Test your luck. Oh God, that's not a good thing. No, we're unlucky.
Oh no!
Oh.
Who needs luck?
Hey,
We've only
Stroppigle.
got we've only got 6 luck left. Hello,
And even if you fail, you still have to spend one, don't you?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
You're a bitch.
Right. Right.
Oh, hardy ha ha, Straw Piglet. Sorry, I just got what you said.
Yes.
Anybody want to curse out my daughter?
What do you want me to call her?
I don't care. She knows I hate overhead lighting.
No, don't even. You have to tell them the full story.
So she came in.
Come on, Kelsey!
She turned on the overhead lighting in my den.
Because you're being a little doo-doo head.
Whoa.
Daniel, you doo-doo head.
God, how
I
nice!
wouldn't even get
How
away with
nice
saying
is of
that to my dad.
Shall I? I'm going to change his name to the Curse of the Doo-doo Head.
How nice is of
Oh, the
Kelsey?
doo-doo head of Pennsylvania.
No, he's going to be cursed.
I'm
We are
joking, I'm
cursed.
joking. I wouldn't even get away with saying that to my dad. I'll tell you that now.
Well,
And that
she'll
was
be
tame.
19 in October. She's a very good kid, and we have
Apart
a
from when she calls you a doo-doo head.
kind of open relation. I don't have a filter,
No, we know that.
and
It seems
he
neither do
doesn't.
you.
She
Yeah.
is my mini me. So
So no DNA test needed. Is that what you're telling us?
exactly.
Dan doesn't need a filter like his beard doesn't.
Yep. That's actually the nicest thing she's called me in the last week.
Right. A low growling awakens you in the middle of the night, and in seconds you're on your feet with your sword drawn. With a snarl, 2 jackals are attracted by the light of your fire leap at you. Fight them together.
Oh, fuck.
Can we just call
Okay.
Harley? That'll calm him down.
What?
Can we just call Harley? That'll calm him down.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
Ah.
she likes her. She likes her wily coyotes.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name of her two.
Okay, we are the silver dice. We're fighting them both at the same time. You ready? That's fine. They're really weak. We've got 6 skill higher than they do. So
Oh, right. Okay, that's a win.
Yep.
So we need to beat them both for a success.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a win.
Yep.
That's a win.
And that's a win. Okay, that's one of them dead. That's still a win.
You can take off 2 of the dice now.
Oh, I can, can't I? I'm going to do it this way. Hello, Mercurius. Thank you, Mercurius. Mercurius, you star.
Oh, Daryl got one. Shinto Ketchup, Mike Demart, Michael Bailey, and The Wayne.
Well, Mike Dimart, Michael Bailey. We know Michael Bailey.
Do we?
Uh,
No idea.
No, you got no idea who Michael Bailey is. No, I don't either. No. For those who are in chat, do you remember Sausage Mike from my video, the short I did? Mike likes sausage. That's Michael Bailey. Daniel, Daniel, Daniel. Look at
Having a
this.
fight, are we? Okay.
Yeah, Daniel. Who's
Gothridge
Daniel?
Manor, Adam Pender, Dark Knight, Thruxus, and CBK Ply.
3 of those I've seen in chats before.
Hey,
Thank you, Daniel.
Cheers, Merc. Cheers, Dan.
how you doing? What? Dan?
The high-speed laughing woke your snoring
All
dog.
right.
It was playing
I have
catch up.
another friend.
Oh, Mercurius has taken the lead.
James Burgess.
All right, let's fight this second one.
Honestly.
We've got 7 skill better than this one, so yeah, that's
Oh,
easy.
Toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're weak. They're weak.
I need to inform them.
If you defeat the animals, you manage to get a few more precious hours of sleep before dawn, when you set off north for the temple. I was listening to Alice in Chains before.
I was listening to them last night.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to the Unplugged concert. So good.
Yeah. I just watched the video of Wood.
That's actually the first song I listened to. In fact,
Love the bass line and the drums to it. I think it's fantastic.
I watched a cover. Korn did a cover of Wood, and it was actually really good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right? You know Korn, Freak on a Leash Korn.
Yeah.
It's quite good.
Is a jackal a hyena? No, it's smaller. It is smaller than a hyena, and a lot weaker. Oh, you don't mess with hyenas.
Wait, hyenas are stronger?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
okay.
Yeah, they're vicious.
Constantly hungry, even when they're not hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
They don't-
Guillaume.
Guillaume. Right, so we've beaten the jackals. You have not travelled many kilometres, miles if you're going in old school, before you reach the top of a ridge of a line of hills and find yourself looking out over a wide valley. The land drops steeply down to the sand-covered valley floor, and there, only a few hundred meters away, lie the fallen pillars and broken walls of a temple, half buried by the desert. At last you have found it. In front of the temple is a sparkling oasis surrounded by palm trees, its clear waters looking very inviting after your days of hot and dusty travel. Here you hope you will discover the location of Akaris's tomb. Where will you make for first? The oasis or the ruins?
Oasis.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk it and say Oasis.
Aye.
So we're going to go and see 2 Mancunian brothers rather than go to the ruins, yeah?
Well, what's the difference? Baha!
Ah.
No, I have bad experience with Oasises in fighting fantasy books.
My daughter cooked dinner for us tonight, and she put on her old school, her sort of old playlist. These are some of the songs she had on it: "Californication," Red Hot Chili Peppers;
Okay.
"Come as You Are," Nirvana.
Nice.
She also had "Dreams" by Fleetwood Mac.
Nice.
Remember, this girl was born in 2004, so I'm quite happy to
Caught up quick.
playlist.
Yeah, she's got a good
yeah.
taste in music considering her age.
Yeah. There's a lot of Chili Peppers on there, though it's mostly more recent stuff.
Mm.
I need to get to listen to Blood Sugar Sex Magic, I think, on the earlier stuff. But
She's too busy thinking of Californication, clearly.
I hope not. But on my recommendation, she also had Kasabian Fire on there as well, which is another good tune.
Not
And
Clubfoot.
on my I have recommended a few songs to her. They include Clubfoot by Kasabian and About a Girl by Nirvana.
Guess what? I guess what song I've been addicted to over the past few days.
I don't know.
Something in the Way.
Something in the way.
Yes.
Something in the way. Probably yes, Halakar. Probably. Pretty sure they will have named themselves after Linda Kasabian.
That never registered with me. Okay. You and me are gonna have some fights, Daryl.
I saw Nirvana play live twice, so I'm quite happy with that. But
Jealous.
I was never massively into the grunge side of things. There's only certain bands I got into in the grunge lot. Nirvana and L7 were the main two. I like a bit of Smashing Pumpkins. Were they really grunge?
Oh,
Were they grunge? Not really. No, they weren't. They were more sort of
Alice in
indie.
Chains were technically grunge.
Technically,
I like. Yeah.
I think U2, they're a good band to dislike. So, well, I like a lot of the stuff they did in the 80s. I thought U2 did some very good songs in the 80s, even if Bono was still a knob back then. But they've just become so formulaically shit since.
They got too political.
To my knowledge, everyone started hating U2 because when you had an iPhone, that was the album that everyone had on their phone, regardless of whether.
Oh no, people hated U2 before that.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Well,
stuck around too long. Yeah.
They hated them more then.
Yeah. I mean,
Because you're taking up space on my phone and I can't delete it.
Yeah, they stuck around. Yeah, they stuck around far too long. Yeah, absolutely. Another band I like that's that sort of late 80s, early 90s era are the band that Nirvana copied with their sound. That is Pixies.
The Pixies, yes.
Yeah.
But they've openly admitted that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, are we going to the Ruins or to the Oasis?
Well, all you three voted for Oasis. One person in chat voted for Ruins. Everybody else in chat's completely ignored the question.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Jeb says Ruins.
Ruins.
Go on, chat. Vote. Daryl says Ruins. Mercurius says Ruins. There we go.
We have to tell them off, don't we? Pull out my school teacher voice.
It's 4 because Daryl's voted twice there. Now, who voted originally for Ruins? Have a little look. It was Straw Piglet. So
He has to be the rebel.
yeah, then Jeb, Daryl, Mercurius. Yeah. So it's
What's
4.
a
It's
weed
4-4. What's the what?
What's a weed eater?
Weed.
Jeb put it. Comment.
It's a yard tool that you use to cut down high grass. weeds.
Oh, one of those things.
Yeah, it's more or less called a weed whacker mostly, if you know,
Yeah.
know from the TV shows.
Trimmer.
Is
Yeah,
it-
we
Is it that
call it-
thing that you basically go around the edges of things and line them up?
we
to-
call
Yeah.
we'd call it a strimmer here.
Strimmer, yes,
Yeah,
that's the word.
Weed eater, weed whacker.
String trimmer, that's correct. Yes,
String trimmer. Yeah.
because it's literally got this little plastic thing that just spins around, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't let that hit your legs.
No thanks.
No,
Don't do it barefooted either.
no. Thick jeans, good pair of boots.
Yeah, you don't do it in shorts.
Oh no.
No.
Yep.
You end up green.
So we're at 4-4. 4 people have voted for Oasis. 4 people have voted for the Ruins. So that's what we're at the moment.
Hell, I have 3 of
Bloody
them.
hell, Jeb, that must be loud. You can hear it all the way from
Yeah.
there.
Daryl, I have a gas, electric, and a battery powered one. I have way too many.
Well,
What
you
he
got
does,
everything
what he isn't
covered.
telling you is he uses them to punish Kelsey when she calls him doo-doo head.
Yeah, well, they're the ones that use them, not me. That's why I had kids. Not to love, nurture, and raise proper adults. I had kids to do the shit I don't want to do.
But curious, you've already voted. But there we have a Palmetto voting for Oasis.
Oh,
Midnight
hey,
at the
Palmetto.
Oasis. Yes.
Piglet, that was funny.
Robert's asking, hey, Dan, don't you just dynamite them? Yeah, use your deck cord.
Yeah, there you go.
So are we at 5-4 then?
5-4 for Oasis at the moment.
And how many we got in chat? I see
11.
16. I don't know.
You
if
see
oh, no,
16?
I see 11. It's just updated.
I didn't see 16.
No, it's because my phone went on lock, so it had the last number till it refreshed.
It hasn't gone as high as 16 tonight at all. Not on my screen. 11's the peak.
Eh? I don't know.
YouTube, it lies. It lies. Right, we're going to the Oasis.
Some might say.
Let's hope we don't have to look back in anger at this choice. After
Mercurius,
days of one,
8 Mobius.
Mercurius.
Someone's not drinking this weekend.
I do have the cheapest memberships on YouTube. That is.
Yeah, I know, but what, 3 lots of five quiz? That's like, it's like at least 3 points.
No, it's not. He hasn't done 3 lots of 5 quid. He's done a 5 and 2 ones. So, yeah, I set my membership for my channel to the lowest level that YouTube would allow.
Yeah, won't go any lower.
All
Than
you
that.
get, all you get is little me. I can't offer it. I need to give up one of my jobs if I'm going to do anything more than that. But hey ho. After days of wandering through the dust and heat of the desert hills, it makes a pleasant change to walk across a carpet of foliage between the trees at the edge of the pool. The cool waters of the oasis look even more tempting and refreshing now. Do we pause to drink here, or do we leave the lush watering hole to explore the temple ruins straight away?
Drink.
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 So do we drink from the oasis, or do we not drink?
Drink.
Do what I'm
All
doing
three-
now. Drink.
Oh, Strimmer is a name brand. I didn't know that. They're they are known as Strimmers. Straw Piglet, exactly. Where are the animals? Where are the animals?
We're in the desert of skulls.
Yeah.
The only animals you're gonna find are bloody vultures waiting to pick your corpse clean.
Lots
Yeah.
of people are saying drink.
WWDD. What would Daniel do?
Drink.
Drink. Exactly. That's what Coco said.
I never knew that Strimmer was a brand name. We simply call them Strimmers here. For me, that'd be like buying a frying pan by a brand called Frying Pans.
But there's a few things that are like that. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think what they are now, though. My mind's gone blank. I know we call anything that sticks something to a wall blue tack, even if it's not blue.
Kleenex, yeah. Hoover's another one.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Do you know why the vacuum cleaner named their brand Hoover?
No.
He sucked as a president.
I thought you were going to make a joke about, yeah.
Xerox is another one, yeah. Though we say photocopier really here rather than Xerox. Xerox is more common, I think, in America.
Yeah,
That's right,
Xerox
yeah.
is the name of the brand, but we just call the
Yeah.
thing photocopier
We just call them photocopiers, yeah.
or a scanner or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I remembered that joke from last week.
Hey!
Go on.
What's the difference? What's the difference between a prostitute and an onion?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you've told us this. You've told me this
I
one.
don't
Yes.
cry when I pet up a prostitute.
Yes. Yes. Yes, you've told me that one.
Demonetized, right?
Demonetized. Demonetized. Ah. So Manfred's all clean and he's back. Andy says, not funny the first time. Yeah.
Thermos. Thermos is another one.
Yeah.
Yes. Thermos. Yes. Tupperware over here.
Yeah, Tupperware. Yeah.
Yeah. Tupperware.
Wait, that's an actual brand.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
But
Yeah.
it implies everything plastic that you put food in.
Let me have a look, see what else there is. Jacuzzi? Really?
Yeah.
I guess so. Chapstick.
Yeah.
D&D. You're right there.
Yeah.
Redheaded stepchild.
Wait, there's a brand of popsicles called Popsicle.
Yes, there is.
We
Fuck
don't call them popsicles here. We call them ice pops.
We
They're
do.
called popsicles in America.
No, there is popsicles. Ho-hos.
But there's other brands, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just call them popsicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call them ice pops here mostly anyway.
Yeah. Or
Anyway,
if you-
where are we?
or
Where are
sometimes
we?
ice lolly.
Ice lolly, yes. Ice lol. So we're pausing to drink here. 187.
No, you have to do everything different. We started it.
Yeah.
What's this? Invasion of Poland?
Anyway,
Off topic. Hello, James. Off topic. One of your players went out and bought a $300 set of dice with box on sale for $80. I wouldn't. I mean, look.
Dare I ask why it was 300?
Well, that's
Yeah.
a good deal, but I still won't spend 80.
yeah,
You
was
know
it
what I mean?
was it hand carved out of dwarven mithril?
Yeah.
You do get collectible dice that are made from things like fossilized mammoth ivory and things like
Bone,
that.
yeah.
Oh,
All that sort of stuff.
Good
And
heavens.
gemstone dice. And yeah, I would be scared to use a set of dice like
I'd
that.
never rolled them if I bought them.
Yeah.
That's why I'm never going to buy them.
The most expensive dice I've got a big heavy metal D20 that was £10.
That's
That's
like,
my most.
I don't know.
What? So
Let me turn on my camera.
And I saved
Oh,
that
Paul.
D20 for special rolls.
post-it notes. Yes, that's a good one, Coco.
Yeah. Tipex.
Tipex. Yes.
I have these.
Just
Correction.
want to get high.
That's my most expensive one. It's heavy.
Is it metal?
Yes.
It's not a hollow one, is it? It's a solid one.
No, it's solid. Yeah. If I was to hit you on the head with that, you'd feel it.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's-
I only use
Or-
Tipex.
Weapon,
It's
that is.
correction fluid, liquid paper, correction fluid, which was invented by the mother
Yeah.
of one of the people in the Monkees, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, these.
Manfred. Oh, he can't hear me. I think Manfred's behind a significant amount. He's talking about you too.
It's about you too. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you call it whiteout, do you? Ah,
They do, don't
we tend to call it Tipex over here, which is a brand name for liquid paper,
is.
whatever.
So,
Manfred's catching up.
are we drinking?
Yeah, we are. Kneeling down at the water's edge, you cup your hands together and having dipped them in the pool, gulp down a great mouthful. Almost instantly, your stomach is seized by a terrible burning pain. The
Oh.
water of the oasis is poisoned. You writhe around in agony for several minutes before the acute pain passes, but you are left feeling weak and nauseous. Deduct 4 points from your stamina and add 2 to your poison score.
Oh shit! Yeah, there's that thing with the body with the poison score.
Yes, that's our
Yeah.
first 2 poison points.
Oh, is really okay?
Yeah.
I guess that's not too bad then. Yeah. Hang on. Where is my book?
Once you feel able to continue again, you leave the treacherous oasis to explore the ruined remains of the temple. Turn to 346. All that remains of the temple are sections of crumbling stone walls and the occasional colonnade of rounded pillars. Broken statues of strange animal-headed deities protrude from heaps of drifted sand, while worn carvings adorn fallen stone slabs. An unnatural stillness pervades this place, and the only sound you can hear is the desert wind keening through the ancient columns. Wandering among the ruins, you come to a part of the temple that is not in ruins. Entering the building, you discover that its interior is dimly lit by daylight streaming in through cracks in the roof. The walls of the temple are covered with stylized paintings of human and semi-human figures. A repeated theme appears to be that of a king praying, making offerings, or conversing with an assortment of gods and goddesses. At last you come to a chamber in which carved on one wall is a map of the area around the temple at the edge of the Desert of Skulls. Although it is recognizable as such, that there are also several obvious differences. Pictures of buildings and other sites have been carved as part of the map. At the top of the wall, there is a Jaratian inscription. You study these illustrations to try to work out the location of Akaris's tomb. If you can, you will know how many kilometers it is to Akaris's tomb. Turn to the paragraph with the same number to continue your adventure. No, we missed that.
Okay.
Otherwise, your adventure ends here, as you have no idea where to start looking for the tomb. Soon you and many others will suffer from the curse of Akaris.
What the okay.
That's the puzzle thing.
Fucking hell.
Yep.
What
that's it.
was Jonathan Green doing?
Right. You know where I think you all went wrong? You know when you encountered that other temple with the little man? You didn't let him help you. You just chose to be a bit grumpy with him and leave.
I wasn't there for that.
No, I'm pretty sure he is the key to this. So there.
This book does have a reputation for being hard, but that is...
It does. Yeah, that is brutal. Yeah, we've just died. We have just died. So...
it was Monsieur Jonathan Green that wrote that as well.
Yes, it was. So we've had 3 deaths in this book so far.
Yeah. Well, par for the course.
If I were you, I wouldn't even count that first one because that was just...
Yeah.
That was Joker's fault.
Attacking him was the absolute worst thing you could do. He's someone who you need to help you. So it's the nature of these books, though. It's the nature of these books. Yeah, we did roll badly, didn't we? Did we make a luck roll and he refused? I think it's probably down to that luck roll. Our luck wasn't great. Oh well. Got 16 people here. 16 people here for a death. Good.
I told you there were 16.
Yeah.
I was just
There are
predicting
some
the future,
books.
apparently.
There are a couple of books, Straw, where you have just rolled randomly at some point, various points as to which way you go. If you roll the wrong one, you can't win.
Creature of Havoc at the
Creature of Havoc
very
is one
start.
Yes, yeah. If you roll to go the wrong way at the start of Creature of Havoc, you cannot win. Right. Okay. So
think it's
what did I say?
something
we were
like-
gonna...
If you roll 1 to 3, go that way. If you roll 4 to 6, go that way. I can't remember which way is right, but one of the ways is just you lose.
You lose, yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, well, I didn't have choice over the direction.
Nope. Okay, so what do you and chat know? Because obviously, I had that. Where have I put my keyboard? Oh, there it is. I did that stream on Wednesday where I talked about what we're going to be doing on the channel on Wednesdays in the future. One of the things we're going to be doing is I'm going to be learning new game systems and running them live and with guinea pigs to learn the system with me, and then we're going to see what we think of it, how it runs, maybe find out how the system sort of works in depth. I'm going to try and run things pretty much by the book. And we're going to start on Wednesday with a very simple system, and that is Shadow Dark. I'd like to. Do you remember a few years ago when I tried to fix 5e, and I went in the wrong direction? I made it a little more complicated to actually to add more peril. What Shadow Dark does is it strips out all the nonsense, removes the hit point bloat, and makes it really, really simple. And it feels like an evolution of basic and AD&D. Well, more like basic, an evolution of basic D&D. If it wasn't for the fact that it uses advantage and disadvantage and the basic stat bonuses that 5e has got, and then it would feel more like OSE than 5e to me. So I like what I look. I like what I look. I like what I see about it. So I'll show you now how easy it is to make characters. Easier for me than it is to talk at the moment. I don't know why my talking has completely failed tonight, but not like me.
No, you must have failed the role.
Yep. So I'm going to get a downloaded PDF of the character sheet open. If you strip all the nonsense out of D&D 5e, there'll be nothing left. Yes, character creation indeed is basic expert easy. It really is. It really, really is. So, if those who haven't seen a Shadow Dark character sheet, I'm about to show you one on screen. This coming up any minute now. This is it. That is a Shadow Dark character sheet. How complicated is that? It's just absolutely dead simple. Absolutely dead simple. Right, so it's 3d6 down the line.
You're going to open up Owlbear?
I am going to open up Owlbear, and I'm going to change the way I share so that I share a screen rather than a window, and we'll have Owlbear open, and we'll have the Shadow Dark sheet open.
Oh, look at you getting technical.
But yeah.
Very
I can
good.
do it now. I can do it now that I've got these ultra wide monitors. Really cool, isn't it? Okay. So I have to stop this sharing and share a screen instead. Present, share screen.
How about if we get to roll and then whatever we roll, that's what we're stuck with?
Go on then. Okay, we'll start. Let's start. Go on, Iman.
Oh, let me load up Owlbear then. I wasn't expecting you to
Cheers,
agree to
Alaka.
that. Cheers,
Back
Al.
to 16 viewers. Right. Load up Owlbear and let's roll. Let's make you a character.
Sergeant Thierry Renault. 3d6 down the line, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. Yep.
That's a 10.
Yep.
That's a 9.
Yep.
That's a 12.
Yep.
That's a 9.
Yep.
And that's an 11. Oh my god, that's actually decent.
That's very, very, very average. And now have a look at the
Well-rounded.
modifiers. Look at these modifiers. Your only bonus is on intelligence.
Just like real life.
Okay. What character class would you like to play? Mage, thief, wizard, or priest? Sorry, fighter, thief, wizard, or priest.
I was gonna say, I'll stick with thief. Go on.
Okay, thief. So your class is, I'll type this in here, thief.
Thief.
And thief. Ancestry is basically race.
Human.
You're going to go with human?
I
Okay.
will stick with human.
For the purpose of chat, the options are human, elf, dwarf, halfling, half orc, or goblin. I am not running a game of goblins.
I wonder why.
Yeah. No chickens allowed.
Oh, I would allow chickens, but no, it's it wouldn't fit the setting I've got planned. So, okay, you're level 1. You have 0 XP, and it is 10 XP for level 2. 10. Only 10. Okay, roll me a d20, please.
So the numbers have been scaled down as well, then. Okay.
Oh, everything's
Oh, that's a
everything.
D100. Sorry,
Yeah.
D20.
D20, yes.
A 6.
This is your background.
Manfred. That's funny.
Right, background. Orphaned.
Ah, fuck.
Okay. Alignment, lawful, neutral, or chaotic.
Let's go. Oh, I don't know. Chaotic. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so you have a title. You don't say, when you introduce yourself, you don't say, hello, I'm so-and-so, I'm a thief. You use a title, which is a nod back to very old school D&D, which I like. And your title depends on your alignment and your character class. Your title is Thug.
Let's go.
Roll me 2d6, please.
5.
That multiply that by 5, and that's your gold.
25. Okay.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
Right. We're going to buy gear now. You do get a set of thieves' tools for free.
Yay.
Tell me what you want to buy.
Well,
The only armor you can wear is leather armor.
I don't know
if
how
you
much
want that.
everything is.
I'll tell. You've got 25 gold pieces. A suit of leather armor is 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, so I'll definitely take one of those. I'm assuming I don't have anything at all.
No, no. Hold on. Roll me 2d6 twice.
Okay. So, do you want me to roll 2d6 twice, or should I just roll one extra set of 2d6?
Just 2d6. Roll 2 sets of 2d6.
Okay. 20.
No, you got 10 and 10. Sorry.
Oh. Well, yeah. Well, it could have been 8 and 12. I don't know.
I'm going to give you a choice here. Do you want to go 8 and 12 or 10 and 10?
Give me 8 and 12.
Okay. 8 is +2 to any one of strength, dexterity, or charisma.
Oh.
Cheers, James.
Dexterity, please.
Okay. And 12 is choose any one of the above talents or +2 points to distribute to your stats how you want.
Right. What are the talents?
The talents are gain advantage on initiative rolls, backstab causing an extra dice of damage, +2 to strength, dexterity, or charisma, or +1 to all melee and ranged attacks.
Is that +1 damage or +1 to hit?
+1 to both.
To both?
Yes.
I'll take that.
Okay. There we go. So now we know. Now we know. With leather armor and roll me a d4, please.
Okay. 1.
You have a minimum of 1 hit point. You get it was a d4 minus 1. The most you could have had was 3. You've got
Right.
1 hit point. So a hit will kill you.
Squishy!
You are very, very squishy. All right. So you've spent 10 gold pieces. You've got 15 left.
So I have
Right.
nothing whatsoever apart from thieves' tools and now leather armor. So I need
And now
weapons.
leather armor. You need a weapon. You can use daggers, clubs, short swords, crossbows, and short bows.
Are you able to dual wield in Shadow Dark?
No.
No. Okay. How much is a short sword?
Short sword is 7 gold pieces, and you use strength to fight with it.
And what ranged weapons am I allowed to use as a thief?
Short bow, dagger, or crossbow.
How much is a short bow / crossbow?
Short bow is 6 gold pieces. Crossbow is 8 gold pieces.
And what's the damage like on them?
Short bow is 1d4. You'll do 1d4 plus
Plus
2.
1. Plus 2?
Plus 2. Yeah, because you get plus 1 from your dex.
Oh, okay.
Crossbow is 1d6. But you'll do 1d6 plus 2.
And is the reloading the same?
No. With a crossbow, normally you can move and reload. With a crossbow, you can't.
Right. Okay. And what's the range? Are they the same?
Same range.
I'll take the short bow then.
Okay.
And then I have 2 gold pieces left.
No, you've got more than that.
Do I? I bought a
Have you had-
short sword, and then
Oh, you
the
had a
bow.
short sword as well. Okay,
That's
so you're gonna
23
get
I've spent, isn't it? How much is a dagger?
1 gold piece.
I might take 2 daggers then. In fact, actually, no. How much is like
Here-
a lantern or
here-
an oil?
Here's a tip.
Something?
Here's a tip. Bin the short sword and have 2 daggers instead.
Okay,
There you go. Yep.
I'll take that advice then.
There is a reason why I have to write this down as dagger and dagger.
Yeah, because they both take up a slot, don't they?
They both take up a slot, yes.
That's fine.
So,
Okay,
that's
so I've got
and you'll need a quiver of arrows as well.
Yeah.
Arrows is 1 gold piece.
for what, 20?
Yeah,
10?
20 arrows.
Okay.
So you've got 6 gold pieces left. You haven't yet got a light source or a backpack or rations.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So I need like a lantern or an oil flask or something, right? In fact,
you'll struggle to afford a lantern.
torch. Yeah,
Torches.
torch.
Torches are 5 silver pieces each.
And it's 10 silver to a gold.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take, I guess, I want at least 2. I'll take 2 torches.
Torch.
And then do
Torch.
I need something to light it with?
You do.
So I need some sort of oil,
Flint and steel.
flint and steel.
5 silver and a back flint and steel. There you go. So you're down to 4 gold and 5 silver.
Mhm. I've already got
Rations
these.
are 5 silver for 3 days, but you can't carry 3 days rations.
because I don't have enough slots.
Yeah, you because if you basically you have 10 slots or your strength score, whichever is higher.
Yeah. So because my strength is 9, I have 10 slots.
You will need a backpack. Backpacks
Yeah.
take no slots
I'll get a backpack.
because so they are worn.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
2
that
gold.
Straw Piglet. I was thinking that.
So, if you're carrying any coins with you, they take up to 100 gold pieces is 1 slot. So if you have 1 coin, it's 1 slot. 100 coins, it's 1 slot. Simple as that.
Fair
So
enough.
you've effectively got 1 slot left for rations
Unless
or
I
rope.
spend all my gold, but then if I find any, it's going to take a slot, isn't it?
Absolutely.
God
Um,
is vicious.
Is there yeah, I like Straw Piglet's idea. Rope / grapple hook.
Well, rope is a slot and grappling hook is a slot.
Okay. I need to zoom in on this.
This is why the game is teamwork.
I'll take a rope.
Rope, okay. That is you fully laden.
Done.
So your attacks. Dagger. That's what you do with each of them. Because you with a dagger, you fight with dexterity or strength. It's your choice.
Okay.
That's
And
why I
get
said
a
don't bother with
bonus
the
for the
yeah. With a short sword, you'd have done 0 to 5 damage. So 1 to 6. You've done 1 to 6 damage. With dagger, you do 3 to 6.
Got you, yeah, because of my dex bonus.
Yes.
So it just makes more sense too. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Deities. There are 3 chaotic deities to choose from, or you could say no god in particular. In which case, you just worship whoever is necessary at the time.
Who are the 3 deities?
There's Memnon, who was the first manifestation of chaos. There's Ramlat, the pillager, commonly worshipped by orcs, and there's Shun the Vile, the goddess of sorcerers and witches.
I will go with Memnon.
Memnon. Chaos. Okay, that is your character finished. It's up to you to name him.
Excellent.
I will download, I will save that. To my desktop. Shadow. Dark. Come on. There we go.
Thank you.
Right. Who would like to make a character now? Don't all jump at once.
Joker, have an opinion.
Well,
Go on,
I don't know.
Joker.
I don't know. I was literally quite happy with the wizard, but
I mean,
yeah,
you
why
could-
not? I'll roll one.
Roll a character. Go on then. So let's roll with 3d6, Joker. Are you going into Albert?
Hello, Svinfilka.
Yeah.
Hello, Svinfilka. Welcome
Thanks
to
for
the
joining the
Discord.
Discord.
Welcome to the Discord. Yes. Oh, hey, that's a great start. Yay. Let me just tell you that bonus is -3.
No, sir?
Roll another 3D. Keep going. Roll another 3d6.
Have I taken all the good rolls?
No, you had very average rolls. 12. Well, at least you got a con bonus. Yep, again. Oh my God. Yeah. Wisdom. And charisma. All right. You're very intelligent, quite healthy, and very likable, but you're physically weak and slow.
Yeah, I was going to say, why can't I have my latter ones at the beginning?
So, fighter, priest, thief, or wizard? It's a wizard.
Don't sound like a fighter to me.
No,
No, I know.
Like,
It's more like a stand back and be a wizard or
Yeah.
priest trained at play school.
it's a good
You wanted
wizard.
to
That
pick
is.
the wizard.
Yes, I know. I'm going to be a wizard. I was going for a pub joke, but yeah, go on. I'll be a wizard.
You're a wizard, Joker.
Okay. Which of the races do you want to be?
I'll be a halfling.
Halfling wizard.
I thought he was going to say half orc then.
Some people are going to shriek at the idea of a halfling being a wizard. Shadow Dark doesn't bother with any of it. It's got a small pool of races, small pool of classes. Right. The special ability of halflings, right? The human special ability was 2 rolls on the talents table.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. You've got one more language to pick in mind. We can do that later.
Sure.
Right. So you've got Joker. You only speak 1 language, and that is common. But wizards get to speak extra languages. And halflings get this ability. Can you see that?
Ooh,
Because
I am
once you
inspector.
become halflings are basically really good at hiding. They can effectively become invisible for 3 rounds once per day because people ignore them. That's it though. That is all halflings do get. So let's go to your background. Roll me 1d20, please, Joker.
In before we're all orphans.
Well, we shall see. We shall see.
Hello, Jeff.
One.
Oh God!
Your background
Thank
is
God we're not playing. That's all I can say.
urchin.
Sounds about right.
What alignment would you like to be? Lawful, neutral, or chaotic? Hello, Jeff.
Chaotic neutral.
It's lawful, neutral, or chaotic.
Oh, can't mix them
Yeah.
up. Okay.
No.
Yeah, it's not good, neutral, evil in this one.
I'll be neutral.
Okay. The title for a first level neutral wizard, shaman.
Nice.
Okay. Roll me 2d6 for your special ability.
2d6.
2d6, yes.
Come on, be good. 9.
9.
9.
I was thinking that.
Yes. Wizard class 9. You get advantage on casting one spell that you know. What that means is, whenever you cast a spell in this game, you have to make a spell casting roll.
Mm-hmm.
You get to roll 2d20 and pick the highest. That's really good. But only for one spell.
Do I have to roll for the spell that I know?
Yes, I'm just going to do your bonuses here. Roll for your hit points first. Roll me 1d4 for your hit points. Hey, another.
We're not going to last long, Iman.
Are you squishy as well?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I'm a squishy one.
Same.
Yeah, you're very squishy and you've got a terrible armor class as well. Roll me 2d6.
I'm staying back with my magic.
2d6. Okay, you start with 30 gold pieces. Right. Spells. Roll me 3d12.
3d12.
Yeah.
That's just for spells. I didn't get that.
Yeah. Your spells are Alarm, Feather Fall, and Protection from Evil.
What's alarm?
Allows you to protect a location.
You
Oh.
put it on it like a door or a room.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if somebody goes through it,
Ah.
it makes a noise. So you
Makes a
know
noise in your head. Yeah. Yeah. So he's actually quite a defensive spellcaster. But the fact that he can become invisible, he has advantage casting ones. So which spell do you want to have advantage casting?
Basically,
What was the
which one do you want the lower chance of fucking it up?
What was the 3 again?
Protection from Evil,
I know that one.
Alarm, and Featherfall.
That's Featherfall that's just the saving from fall, high
Correct,
fall,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yes.
Cast the evil one.
Protection from Evil. Okay. I'm going to put a little asterisk by that to show that you have advantage with that. There you go.
I would have chosen that one too, Joker.
Yes, I
Correct
would.
me or
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah.
sure.
The way spell slots work in Shadowdark is you can cast a spell as often as you want. Until you fumble your spell rolling, your spell
I
casting.
thought that when you said I could do as many as I like, and I thought I know where this is going to go down.
But each
Yeah, but
time
that
you
just means you have
fumble a
more
spell,
chance.
but there's always a risk if you fumble a spell casting check, it could backfire. It could explode. It could cause carnage.
Actually, John Darrell raises a decent point there.
What it does is it provides protection against anyone with malintentions against the target of the spell.
Okay.
That's the way it works. So let me read how it's actually pretty good. Protection from Evil. One thing I like about this game is there's been no attempt to balance it at all. For the spell's duration, chaotic beings have disadvantage on attack rolls and hostile spellcasting checks against the target. Those beings also cannot possess, compel, or beguile it. It also has a chance of expelling an entity that is possessing somebody.
Oh wow. Okay, that is kind of OP.
That's a first level spell.
Sorry, what was that last bit?
If you can cast it on somebody who is possessed, and it has a chance of forcing the possessing spirit out of them.
You can basically
Ooh.
perform an exorcism.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So that's a first level spell. That's actually really, really good.
Stay on the job as a wizard, casting a demon back to hell.
Yes. So you are neutral and you are a wizard. That means your god will be. Let me just find. Ord, the unbending, the wise, the secret keeper, the god of magic, knowledge, secrets, and equilibrium. Ord. So magic.
Can't it be the rabbit that everybody runs away from?
No. Right, you've got 30 gold pieces to spend. There are only two weapons you can use: a staff or a dagger.
You're
I just
screwed.
imagine him trying to pick up a sword and it just keeps dropping.
That's funny.
Oh, gear. I've put the spells in under gear. I'm going to put the spells here.
Why is there no spell section?
No.
Oh.
There we go. So, what would you like to buy, Joker?
Yes, Manfred.
There you go.
So, Joker, choose what you want to buy. A weapon, dagger or spear.
Staff.
Sorry, dagger or staff. I mean,
Both?
you can have both. Yes, okay.
I'm guessing they don't cost much.
You would be correct in guessing they don't cost much. You've just spent 1.5 gold pieces there on those two weapons. Okay.
Does the magic come out of my hands or the stuff?
Yes, comes out your hands. Would you like a backpack?
Might as well.
Okay.
Does he have to be holding the staff to cast spells, though?
No.
No, it just makes me look good.
Okay. It's just for aesthetic purposes.
All right.
Just makes me look like a golf.
So you've got things like torches, rope, rations, pole, oil flask, drinks flask, mirror, lantern, spikes, grappling hook, flint and steel,
Did you take the
crowbar.
grappling hook, Iman?
I did not.
No, he didn't.
No, I'll take that then.
Oh, you
Do
legend.
you want rope to go with it?
No, we've got the rope.
Yeah, but you can use more rope for other things.
Yeah, I could tie Dan up and keep him quiet.
Do you want
No,
rope,
he's going to
Joker?
kill Kid. Quick, tie him up.
Yeah, I'll have
Do you want
rope and
ration?
rations, obviously. Yes.
Right. Rations for your money. You get 3 lots of rations.
I don't know, Daryl. How long's a piece of string?
I'll let you know when I get to the end of it.
Good one.
So you've basically not spent very much at all yet. You've got 24 gold pieces left. I mean, you can keep it if you want.
or something. I don't know.
You can throw a dagger.
Oh, he's got one.
What else would I need?
The rope is 60 foot in this game.
60.
Yeah. May I suggest at least one torch?
You may.
Do you want a torch?
Yeah.
So it does leave you a spare gear slot. So you are able to carry a bit of loot, which is a good idea.
I will do, yes.
Yes. There we go. Your attacks. Here we go. Dagger. 1d4 -1. Staff. 1d4. Staff. 1d4 -3 because it's a strength weapon.
Oh no!
But a staff can double up as a pole, can't it? So that's
Yeah.
So,
You're gonna be walking around poking all the doors, Joker.
Is it a 40-foot pole?
it's a probably a 6 foot long staff. Right, there you go. That is Joker's character done. Remember, you are a halfling, so the staff's probably going to be about 4 foot long.
I've got to compensate
Staff's
for
taller than
something.
I need to put it to desktop. Desktop.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, if you go invisible for 3 rounds, you could just like fuck people up.
There we go. That's Joker's character done.
I'll just depossess people from the darkness.
I will send you these characters after the end of the stream. But Dan,
Yep.
time for you to do some dice rolling.
Can you send me a link to Albert? I've been trying to get on, and I can't.
Oh, Daniel.
It's one of them nights.
Daniel. It's going in the private stream chat. There you go.
All right. Hold on one sec. Where'd you put it?
Just paste it into your
So
browser.
on StreamYard, there's a little private chat section.
On the right hand side.
There's a stream invite, and
No, not in
It's-
Discord. In StreamYard, Dan.
In StreamYard, to
okay.
the right of where can you see
Yeah.
StreamYard? On the right hand side, you'll see
Oh,
comments,
private
banners,
Okay.
private chat. There you go.
I don't know why it does this. Sometimes,
Because
I
your
can-
computer hates you, Daniel. Doo-doo, Daniel.
oh, it does.
Your computer thinks you are a doo-doo head.
Oh, I am. That's what my daughter says. Okay. All right. Now we gotta wait. The abacus is working.
It's
There we
worse.
go.
It's deciding
Maybe.
whether it wants to load it or not.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
They haven't invented fast computers in Pennsylvania yet, have they? That's the problem.
That's the
Well-
real curse of Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. yes.
They did, but when you clean shitters, you can't afford a good one. All right.
Right. Let's see if your dice are as fussy as
Let me
Daniel's
get
were.
on
So roll me 3D as Joker's were. Roll me 3D6.
it. Are you going to be able to send a printable copy?
Yeah, I will do. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I won't write shit down. That
No, you don't have to write anything down. I'll do it all for you.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay,
Not a problem.
3D6.
Do it.
Come on. Here we go.
We've got a load
Oh,
of weak
that's
characters tonight. Oh, BD6 again.
Yep.
Moderately dexterous. Okay. Yep. Next.
Oh my god. It's,
Hey. 3d6 again.
there we go.
Do we have another wizard? Wisdom.
This dude is dumb as a box of rocks.
No, he's got 13 intelligence. He's got 13 intelligence. It's another wizard. It is another wizard. Manfred, I'm going to create a load of backup characters that they can pick from as well. So, one more for charisma.
Watch this be an 18.
Oops, not 20. So, right, your bonuses are in dexterity, intelligence, and charisma. It's looking quite like a thief or a wizard here. Reaction rolls, Straw Piglet. Reaction rolls. This is old school, remember?
I'm thinking wizard.
You're thinking wizard. Okay. Roll me a d4 for hit points.
Mm. I want to. The way these guys would have been rolling.
Oh, it's still
Great.
1 hit point. But one
There
hit
we
point.
go.
So you got -2 for Constitution. What race do you want to be?
I'll be an elf.
Okay, you are.
I hate elves, so maybe he'll die soon.
Roll me 2d6 for you. Oh, we need to pick Joker's languages as well. I did forget about that, but don't worry, we'll do that. We can do that close to the time. Or I can send you a list of languages and you can pick them for yourself.
Is it?
Right.
Say hi.
No,
Roll your background.
Hey, Kelsey.
Hey, Kelsey.
Hello. Roll your background.
We'll die.
D20.
Okay. 19.
It's going to be amusing. Daniel, your background is noble. You are an elf noble.
Cool. I can be a proper asshole.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not
roll me
elbows and assholes, it's elves and assholes.
Roll me 2d6.
All right. Now what?
2d6. Your special ability is you gain advantage on casting one spell you know, which is the same as Joker had. So, advantage on one spell. Right. So you're level 1. You have 0 hit points. 0 XP. Sorry.
So how am I even living?
Are you even living? Oh, you got 1 hit point. What alignment do you want to be?
Neutral.
Yes, Manfred, that's better.
So your title is Shaman as well. Elves' special power. All the races do have a special power. +1 bonus to attack rolls with. Oh, a choice here. You either get a +1 bonus to attack with ranged weapons, or a +1 bonus to spellcasting checks.
What's the spellcasting check?
To see whether a spell backfires or not. If you cast a spell, it has a chance of backfiring. It has a chance of failing. You have to pass a spellcasting check to actually even cast a spell.
I'll take that.
Okay. So you've got a total of +2 on spellcasting checks. Because you get your int bonus on that. Right. Roll me 3d12 for your spells. Seven, 9, and 11. Find the list. So it's on the random character creation page. Where is it? Here we go. Hold portal, mage, armor, and protection from evil.
Cool. I like that.
Which one do you want to have advantage with?
Mage armor.
Okay. I'll put the asterisk there. Languages. We're going to sort your languages out as well. I'll just pop common down for the time being. In fact, what I'll do is I'll roll them on a table, so you get
That's fine. Yeah.
a random supply of languages. Your deity will also be Ord, who is the god of magic and secrets, because you are a neutral magic-y type.
All right.
And roll me 2d6, please. I'll look up the spell descriptions in a moment, for Piglet.
Waiting on the abacus.
Go.
All right.
Okay, you start with 35 gold pieces. So you are wealthier than the others. Right. You have an item limit of 10, which is the same as everybody else. Would you like a backpack?
Yes, of course.
Okay, backpacks are 2 gold pieces, but they are free to carry. They're nothing in terms of slots. Right. Weapon, staff or dagger?
How much do daggers cost?
1 gold piece each.
3 daggers.
Okay. Dagger. Do you want a light source? Do you want rations?
To cast a spell, do I need both hands or just one?
I don't think it's important.
Okay, then a lantern.
A lantern. Okay. I will check that, but I'm pretty sure you'll be all right. Lanterns. 5 gold pieces. Okay. Oil for the lantern?
Yes. Yes, 3.
Oh, right. Okay.
And of course, flint and steel to the light said lantern.
You're nearly. You've only got one slot for stuff now.
Okay. Wineskin. Need water.
Well, it's like it's a bottle, isn't it? It's a flask. So
Yeah.
Okay. She's 3 silver. You are full. You can carry a little bit of gold, but that's it. Your attacks. Dagger. Dagger is you attack with 1d4 plus 1 because of your dexterity bonus. And oil is 1d4 for 4 rounds. If you use burning oil.
Cool.
Could have hit with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as with the others, it's just like name and languages. So, okay, there we go. We've just done 3 Shadow Dark characters in under an hour for 3 people who've never played this game before.
That's pretty cool.
But Daryl, fighters get special abilities along the lines of extra bonuses to hit and damage. They're the only class that get a D8 hit points. So they actually can hit pretty hard. And monsters in this don't have a lot of hit points, so they get the glory. So, I find the lack of balance to be refreshing. There's no fussiness. But yeah, we've done three characters, typed them all out on character sheets in under an hour. About 50 minutes it's taken us. And all 3 of you, none of you have even looked at this book before. So, I'm about to wait for your computer to start up and stuff. So yeah, it shows. This is it's like basic D&D character creation. It's really quick and easy, really simple.
Pretty simple, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, it's everything the 5th edition should have been. At least it looks to be at the moment. I mean, I might hate it running it, but hey ho. I doubt it. Because the adventures will be created by rolling on tables that are supplied as we go along, with me improvising. And we will make the best of it and make a story out of it.
Oh, yeah, Coco, didn't they release some supplements for Shadow Dark or something like that?
Yeah, there are some, yes.
No, I think Zane and Bunny did their own, but it was endorsed by Shadow Dark.
Oh, right, was it? Okay.
Or something along those lines. Please correct me if I'm mistaken. But I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Manfred disagrees. No, Shadow Dark is what 5th edition should have been, in my opinion. Very, very simplified, very direct mechanics. A way of teaching the basics of D&D with no fuss. It's written very much like OSE is written as well. There's no faffing in there in the book. It's just direct and to the point, easy to read and well laid out. And that's one of OSE's great strengths. So we do have some good choices, I think, nowadays in terms of games to play. Oh, Kickstarter has new classes, new skills and feats. Oh, okay, on the way to becoming more complicated. More options don't necessarily mean more complexity, but they can do. They can do. I think the problem with 5th edition for me, I've said it many times, it starts off nice and easy at low levels, but it very quickly starts to bog down. Really, really bog down. So there we go. We have done your characters. Close all tabs. I will I'll send you those through on Discord, so
Okay.
you'll have copies of them. I'll
Thank you.
roll your languages. I'll roll your languages if you need them, and things you roll most of the other stuff. Yeah, just not play with feats or multiclassing, but the problem is to get people to agree to that. Without them deciding that you're the worst DM in the world or whatever. You suck. You suck. Yeah, sod off as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, I'm going to call the stream there. I'm going to call the stream there. So
No worries.
yeah, I'd happily run 5th edition with 3 big changes, triple the XP requirements, make death saves hidden so the players don't know whether they've passed or failed, and yeah, I'd remove multi-classing and feats is fine. Yeah. I think those would be those. But there again, I tried doing all that sort of thing to 5th edition. It's still bogged down. So, as I said, I am never going to be running 5th edition again. It's just not my game. Not my game. Right. Okay.
Well, thanks for hosting.
No problem.
Yeah,
We'll play this
you.
Shadow Dark game. Play this Shadow Dark game next Wednesday, and I believe Andy's also signed up, all being well. So we'll have to. I mean, Andy can pick a character from the list, or he can collar me on Monday or Tuesday to make one. We've seen how quick and easy it is. And if anybody else is free next Wednesday, starting at 9 p.m. UK time, you're welcome to join in.
Or that'd be cool.
The more the merrier, because it will just be a complete death funnel, this game.
Yeah.
So
I'll see people in the morning.
okie doke. Yes, it'll be a one shot that might turn into a 2 or 3 shot, depending on how well it goes. So well, we shall see. We shall see. We are trying it out. We're trying it out. I mean, I've also said I want to try out other games as well. I'll run Tales from the Loop, for example. I'll run Vassen. I'll run One Ring. These are all games that I need to sit down and get my teeth into and run games of.
We're playing this Wednesday?
Wednesday, yes.
Okay.
And it will be. I might do a couple of sessions of it, see how it goes, and just have it as a drop. Yeah, and just have it as a drop-in game. People can drop in and join in if they want to do so.
Cool.
It's really no trouble. So
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, I'm going to head off because
Right,
I have
Metal.
work tomorrow. But I'm going to be in work till about 1 o'clock. I am thinking of doing another of those 4-hour endurance races tomorrow morning from 8 o'clock. We'll see how I feel in the morning. I didn't sleep very well.
What do you like?
I didn't sleep well last night, so I might not be awake for it. We shall see. We shall see. But you don't need stream software. No, Daryl. Don't need stream software. It's all done through the internet. I just send you a link to a website and you come in through there. So if you want to join in, more than welcome to. Right. But let me know. You're on Discord anyway, so let me know. Right. I'm going to head off and good night all. Thank you for joining us. See ya.
Cheers all.